Welcome back, everybody.
We back.
What's up, y'all? It's the Stoosey Boys, Pawpaw and Squirrel Power Hour. We're hanging out with the discount crypt keepers. They ain't that old, I swear to God. The sages of the bunch. This is where the wisdom,
You
the
swear to God,
experiences.
Word to God.
This is where all the fucking vibes started with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? So, this is their fucking power hour. This is their stream. Boys, take it away.
Yep. It's power hour. It might be low power, but it's there by God.
Yeah, it's low power.
AC or DC?
Maybe low lock.
Yeah. We low lock 4-wheel drive. We move slow, but we'll go anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Ask your mother.
Boys, I can do extra bullshit over here, like pin comments and whatnot.
I forgot what we was even talking about before we let off.
Well, just go ahead and rehash.
Refresh our
Y'all done with
Well,
loosened up. You can tell some of the same,
Yeah, we done talked about the growing up shit. And,
Well, let's go back and kind of rehash about that growing up. So about that time you spent in Texas. All right, we want to go ahead and give a launching point.
I lived in Cedar Hill, Texas, which was
What kind of years we talking? Late 90s?
this is early. We moved back
Early
to Tennessee in '95, so early '90s.
That's when I got married.
And we lived in
Damn.
we lived in a suburb of Dallas, southern portion of Dallas County. We lived like in the poor side of it, obviously. We lived in a old like ranch style cabin. We had a horse. We had a lot of pasture. We raised show horses out there, and then we had a ranch in Sulphur Springs, Texas, which is like 150 miles the other side, like from us, from there to there. And we raised longhorns. Hence,
Some of them bulls get some fucking horn.
and I don't really remember. Like I said, I was real young. There's a lot. I mean, I remember playing. Me and my cousins playing with scorpions and just the food down there. I love. I love the food down there. At the time, like Cedar Hill was like kind of like the towns close to here. It was little of nothing.
Yeah.
And then I went the last time I was back home was shit going on 8 or 9 years ago, and Cedar Hill's about like Madison now,
Well,
which blew my mind.
fucking Madison's done.
You know, we had the big restaurants and we didn't have we barely had we don't even think we had a Walmart there then. My best memories though from living down there, we went. I remember us going to Cowboy Stadium, and I didn't at the time I didn't know who this chick was that was singing. It was this Latina girl up there singing and dancing in this sequin dress, and I mean just everybody was moving with it, and I didn't realize it until she died that was Selena, and that was I saw her. I had her last concert before she got killed. And my wife is still like she's like, I can't believe you were there,
Yeah.
But it was like looking back at cause she was popular in Texas, yeah. And I remember the day she died. I remember like they were hanging posters off of the overpasses and and all that. It was a real sad story. Beautiful young lady.
Carson Ridge.
But if any of y'all out there watching this were into Selena, and when she crossed over to English and all that, there is a young lady out there singing now. Her name is Abby Anderson. She is a Texas girl, and she's awesome. I think she's like the 21st century Selena. So if you're into that kind of music, check her out. I'm gonna prop that girl because she does good. I don't know her, but she does. I love her music.
Well, there's a couple that's out, and of course, the older I get, I get into a lot of the underground style bands and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Underground music that hasn't really popped off yet and whatnot.
Better music that's not played on radio than what's on the radio.
No shit.
I've
Well,
a friend of ours, he played the bar before Dayton Olson. He started playing with a band called the Red Clay Strays, and they're kind of an old style kind of country
Yeah.
folk band, and I fell in love. Like first time I started listening to them, I fell in love with them.
Yeah.
And but that's stuff like you don't hear on the radio, you know.
Well, like Baby Boy, your son, their little band, Blue Jet
Yeah,
Go.
Blue Jet Go. My son's band.
You know, and they do a lot of the like 70, 80 cover stuff.
Yeah.
And they are really good for their age, yo.
Yeah, my son
They're
turns.
a young band.
My son turns 15. He's the lead guitar player. He turns 15 this coming Monday, and he is legit. And
He is.
I am very proud of him. He can.
Well, I put my opinion out there. The little motherfucker plays way too goddamn good for his age. I'm jealous.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I'm very jealous.
Yeah, he is awesome. I played music for a living for a few years, and I cannot hold that candle to him.
No, he's very good.
You know,
No longer than he's been playing.
He is extraordinarily awesome.
And there's another group, Joe Clark and the Peacemakers.
Joe Clark and Peacemakers is another good one.
They're out of Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
Decent band that's just starting out.
Yep.
And but I like his acoustic stuff much better for my preference. I've noticed as I get older, I like, to get all the electronic shit out of there, man. Just have your guitar, go with it.
Well, I grew up because my dad played bluegrass.
Yeah.
So until I was like 10, 11 years old, I really didn't know a whole lot of my mom. She was an old hippie from California, so she loved that old. She liked like the Beach Boys, but she really loved her Motown and stuff like that. But Dad, it was like old country and bluegrass is all I knew. My dad played guitar and bass for a bluegrass band for 40 something years. When I was a kid, I got to hang out. When I was like 3 years old, I was hanging out backstage at the Opry with Bill Monroe because my dad's band opened with him. And I had a lot of, got to meet like Ricky Skaggs and a lot of the Minnie Pearl and a lot of them old ones, which I wish I would have appreciated it as much then as I do now,
Well, I got to meet several different bands when I lived with my uncle.
Yeah.
In Pulaski, which my uncle ran it was like a Christian rehab style vibe.
Yeah.
And I got to meet Jars of Clay before they hit big, when they were actually still Christian.
Yeah, when they still, I forgot about that band, yeah.
I got to meet them. I got to meet Amy Grant.
Oh, yeah. Vince Gill's wife.
Yeah. I got to meet DC Talk.
I know who DC Talk is just because one of my best friends growing up was like a huge.
Yeah.
He was huge.
Yeah.
It was DC Talk, and there was another one that was big in the 90s.
Petra.
Petra, and it was somebody else.
Yeah.
It was in that Christian rap rock type stuff.
Petra was like Christian metal. They was like one of the first front runners of Christian metal.
Yeah.
DC Talk was Christian rap.
Yeah.
Amy Grant was Christian, and then she went.
Bringing that up, all it makes me think of is that one episode on that show South Park.
Yeah.
Remember where because Cartman decides he's gonna make it big into Christian rock.
Yeah.
And they meet a Christian metal band like faith and glory.
Yeah.
Just the way they said to her, it was just awesome.
But I mean, my uncle tried to raise me.
I was not raised religious because I come from a very. My dad was raised Church of Christ, and my mom.
There's nothing weirder. Cause I was a fucking hellion when I was young. Okay, I went through some shit. A lot of shit that most kids ain't never seen, never should ever have to see.
Yeah.
Growing up, but my uncle. He was my
kind of your inlet.
Confidant.
Yeah.
He was a pastor. And even at a very young age, I had a lot of bad habits
Yeah.
that I shouldn't have been having.
But you had somebody to talk to, somebody to,
But
understood you.
regardless of what I had to say or whatever, he would sit there, literally listen to what I had to say, let me get whatever I needed to get off my fucking chest off, and then we'd talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, because there for several years, he was my father figure in my life. You know, he was my father figure.
Oh, yeah.
And I miss him to this day. We had to bury him.
See, I had an uncle like that. My Uncle Bobby, he was the uncle we lived with in Texas. My daddy, good, bad, and worse. My daddy. He what I can't always say he wasn't always a bad daddy. He raised me. He taught me right. But my Uncle Bobby was always my daddy when my daddy couldn't be daddy.
Yeah.
Because my dad traveled a lot. He wasn't always home, but there was and he was the most understanding person in the world. It didn't matter what kind of trouble you got into, whatever. He was there. He understood, and he'd tell you a story about because he was wild when he was in his younger days, and he'd be like, "Yeah, oh, man, well, it happens, and but you get through it. Hippie, shut up and quit being a critic.
What's he being a critic about?
He can't hear us, can't see us. I think he's deaf, dumb,
It's
blind.
getting a little dark though.
It is getting dark.
Open your eyes,
You
bitch.
could slide in there to finish it.
Well, we could go on a bed.
There's 2 seats right there.
We could go
We
on
could.
a bed, I guess.
We could.
Probably gonna perk him views up.
But it's so much prettier out here.
I agree. In the nature,
And out here and listening to birds and whatnot.
getting eat up by mosquitoes. It's beautiful.
They're actually not touching me for
They ain't
a
fucking with
change.
Oh, but dude, I got
I'm usually at the house. They're eating me
4
alive.
fucking.
Yeah, let's do this shit.
Yeah, we'll go in here where y'all see better.
Well,
We
relocate, y'all.
ain't got to pause for this one. Hope y'all been good. This is the Stoosey Boys Pawpaw and Squirrel Power Hour. You know what I'm saying? It's great to have the OGs in here talking about all that classy shit. You know, they've been around, they've seen some things, they've done some things. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Now y'all just set up in such a manner that y'all fit the thing.
Dump it fucking there.
Oh,
Oh, shit. You supposed to dump it. That's what the hell you supposed. What happened to the arm, dude?
it happens,
It
man.
happens, I reckon.
These things happen.
Things flip.
That'll fix the sound problem and the lighting.
And the lighting problem.
Look at, I
That
take
shine.
my hat.
Yeah, that looks damn good.
Look at that shine, baby. I done had my fall cutting yesterday.
Y'all look good as a motherfucker now, boy.
I done had my fall cutting.
I got a 5 head, but I still got hair.
5 head shit. I ain't got much of
thinning.
nothing
I am
left,
thinning.
boss.
I'm
I'm
talking
thinning.
about the assembly of hair here, alright? You know what I'm saying?
It's thinning.
I gotta
I'm getting
keep
older.
my actors comfortable.
The actors. I'm an actor
This is
now.
what-
I
this is
think
what-
actors get paid, sir.
Yep.
Where my fucking money at,
It's
bitch?
part of the process. We're working on it right now. Anybody wants to donate, cash tag at Stoosey Money. Y'all be sure to go ahead and do that. Get these old bastards on the payroll.
Country.
Yeah, hashtag Stoosey Money.
God help us if they ever go on strike. We need a living wage, they said.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Dump the ashtray, not bring it back?
It's sitting right there on the table. You just start recognizing it because it's on your lap, dude.
Oh,
Jesus,
damn, Tommy.
Man. I'm getting old. Y'all.
It's getting old, man.
It'll be alright.
Hashtag Stoosey Money. Yeah, what Hippie said.
Yeah, hippie. Like hippie said it.
Country.
Hippie needs to hurry up and get himself healed up.
Yeah, get healed up, hippie. Get back out here. Yeah, hashtag Stoosey Money, hashtag Brisketarian, hashtag Squirrel 2024.
2020. Oh,
Well, it's a little late. If
ain't
we don't make
gonna-
2024, 2028, we'll circle back.
I'll be real. I'll tell y'all. Back about a month ago, there was a woman that got sued by a town.
The whole ass community.
A whole ass community.
Because she had her own political sign in her yard. And they tried to fine this woman like $30-something thousand
Damn.
for having this sign for what it said. And all it said was fuck them both.
That's my
That's
policy.
what it said. And that's how I look at it. Don't give a damn who you vote for. You gonna get fucked regardless. Because people were in politics for one fucking reason, and that's the cash.
Why do you think I'm running? Hashtag Brisketarian. Hashtag Squirrel 2024. Hashtag Stoosey Money.
No, that's
Fuck you,
cash
hippie.
tags.
That's money for us.
I mean,
That
you,
helps
you
us
look,
go on goofball
look through
ass
that.
and
That's all they about is the money they can get out of it.
In all honesty, I could never go into politics. That's not my bag,
couldn't
and
do
it's
it.
not my thing.
Couldn't do it.
one of those.
Not my thing. I think people are way too interested in what's going on in Washington, and they ain't paying attention to what's going on in their own damn backyard or their own house.
You damn right on
You know, worry about your kids, worry about your money, worry about your job, worry about what's going on in your town. But
in
fuck-
your life.
in your
yeah.
life. That's what you need to be worried about.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%.
Affect what's in your immediate
Area.
you know.
Oh, the problem is,
Probably.
what about now, there, hippie?
Can you hear me now?
I thought people were coming in fine. Yeah, no, y'all are golden. Audio clear in the booth. Rotate.
Got too much. This dude says, bro, too much girl in my life. How to lower my risk? Please help.
Too much girl.
Hell, ain't even.
Take up field hockey.
I don't know.
Is this the one that was talking to JJ last night about that shit?
I don't know.
Might be.
Because he was on it.
I don't know. If you want to ask how to not get girls, just you need to have a conversation with Hippie.
Oh my God. Really?
Woo! Hashtag Stoosey Shade.
My girlfriend went.
Drove through his garage drunk.
Hey, shit happens,
What's the
though.
status on them cold ones, yo?
Man, why you gotta be like that?
Well, mine's out there in the yard. You know what? Hold on. It's not good to leave, y'all.
No,
No,
there
it's
ain't
not.
nothing
We don't-
left out there.
I don't know about it.
I know about it unless you got something out there. What is that? What up?
You look like you say the N-word.
Who?
Who?
I tell you right now, I got a lot
Oh,
of
look
black
here.
hair. That shit
Just
ain't right.
like magic.
Oh, it is.
Where'd you steal that at?
Gomer Pyle.
I bet you also think I have a GED.
What's that?
And I don't.
I do.
What's one
I
of
mean, he
them?
might.
I do with 6 hours of college on top of it.
6 whole fucking hours.
Yeah, and then I realized how bad I hated fucking school, so I quit that.
Shit, I don't play. I quit school because I had recess.
Recess, hell. I made my own recess.
What's up, Asia? What's up, I Am Legend? Giving a shout out to country boys all around the world.
Yes, sir.
Every
From
word.
Saskatchewan to Veracruz and everywhere in between, baby. Hit it up.
Hit it up. Yeah, where's everybody from tonight?
Y'all want to start chat engagement? Roll it. But,
Yeah, where is that?
That's always a fun one to fucking.
Well, it might be fun for you, but I can't read that shit that far.
Yeah, I can't either.
Well, here then.
I can't read that shit that far away.
Hashtag good old days. If y'all want to ask the old cats a question, any of the repeat offenders out there, hit it up in comments. Y'all fucking spread it out, spread the love, peace, positivity, all that good knots.
Ooh, Alabama. We
Yeah.
got Alabama out there. I like Alabama. I like go
Tuscaloosa, Mobile, where you at, man?
Albuquerque, Cali, and Oregon. What up, Wade?
What up,
Asia.
Quick, didn't you?
Asia.
Repeats.
Going on, Wade. You said you'd be here. My old ass can't see that far away, but I can see you now.
Oh, so I seen no cushion there. That roll tide roll. Hook 'em horns. We in the SEC now.
Birmingham.
Really?
Yes.
I remember when the Hilltoppers were in the Sun Belt Conference.
Oh my God. Really?
NCAA 14, bro.
Well, it's funny because my dad's a huge Vols fan, and I'm a Longhorns fan. So when Longhorns came to SEC, it kind of made for some contention, but it's all in fun.
Roy wants us to see if his baseball is in here. When's the last time you see your baseball, son?
Who?
Roy Fair.
Ain't no telling.
Yes, sir. Happy it sure the fuck did
Yeah.
for me.
School sucked, but I solved that problem. I just did good on my grades and just didn't show up half the time.
Yep.
Gotta find that balance. That's all an outlaw is the balance between might and right.
Yep. So here's the question. How y'all liking this? Y'all like the different angle of this whole
Trying to
live stream?
Shake it up a little bit.
Shake it up a little bit. Temper it down. I know Jacob, JJ. He
Roy likes it. Appreciate it, Roy.
JJ, I know he's brought in the fucking subs. Y'all sub and like. If y'all want to see more of this, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll try to work it in. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
more it goes on, more we'll get more engaged. Maybe we'll do like we'll do a shooting evening or bonfire night or I don't know.
Sky's the limit. People.
Sky's kind of the limit.
Alto in Espanol. I think that just means higher. Almost. No habla español.
No habla español.
Paquito español.
I poquito a little español.
I know enough to make him smile. La comida esta rica.
Well, hippie, it's kind of against the rules, but
What the fuck's against the rules?
We don't listen to rules
not all the time.
very often. More than some, less than others. You know what I'm saying?
These are the facts of life.
You know, it's like rules of other things, you know, you get popped for all kinds of shit,
Yeah.
and some of it just seems fucking silly.
We're just old enough not to get caught. Because we have lives. We have shit to lose.
You damn straight on that.
Man's got something to lose that changes the whole
Yeah. Now, in the event you don't have nothing to lose, that's the most dangerous, man. So, in the event me or him, either one hits that, y'all better just watch the hell out. Because
I can't wait.
it might get violent. It'll be fun, though.
Well, we keeping it mild now.
We mild.
We mild right now.
Clark Kent in this bitch.
Few fucking weeks back.
We walk, yeah. It was almost
Few
there.
fucking weeks back, it was bad, y'all. Y'all seen me crash and burn. I shouldn't have done that shit.
It happens. It's all in fun.
You know, we reviewed the play call on that come the 2-minute warning, you know, and after reviewing the footage, we found that, you know, it was more of a party foul as opposed to a crash and burn type situation, you know. He was down a little on the field, but you know, at the end of the day,
you caught a flag, brother. You caught a flag.
Yeah.
Referee reviewed the footage. They looked at the replay.
I was out.
What
And they said,
2,000 fucking
you know,
views, though?
offsides. You know, you just had to retreat about 5 yards. That's it. You know?
Yeah, I know.
It was still 2,000 views. We still won the game. That's a fucking...
Yeah.
That flag did not impact it. You know, if you feel like it looks bad on your player sheet, so damn be it. But, you know, if you look at the reality of the situation...
It looks bad on
You're
me.
still going pro at the end of your senior year, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
They wasn't no senior year. I quit my junior.
Yeah, I know. 6 hours, motherfucker.
Hey, even Hank Hill broke his ankle state championship game his junior year.
Thank you, Roy, for subbing
It
up,
was
son.
senior year,
Appreciate it.
Did they say it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Love
thank
the
you,
sub. Welcome
Fuck
to the
yeah.
family.
Yeah, welcome
Appreciate
to the
it.
fam family.
They love here. Every time I say that, it usually gets a scream.
Fam damnly. We got a lot of them old countryisms, little jargon of the South here.
Our jargon was what retains 15.87% of our.
I was always like raised in the South. You pick up on little sayings and whatnot, and I didn't realize that it was a thing until my old lady brought it up when we was dating, and like the saying "right smart."
Right, smart. Oh, yeah.
Like, well, damn, you know, you get stung by a wasp, you know, damn, that hurt right smart.
Yeah.
And she's like, my grandma used to say that. I've heard that all my life. And like you say that to somebody young now, it's like,
Caleb.
it's out, you know.
C-man, preferably.
My kind of hicks, yeah.
My darling says for you to do something.
Yeah, you need to make yourself.
You do need to do that. That way all the stews and
Roy, you are people too.
Oh.
you need to do that.
Roy, you fed said something real nice.
He needs
He's
to be
been awful
logged on
kind.
to
He
get
needs
it
to-
on there. I haven't seen him pop up.
Well, it's a process, you know what I'm saying? Spencer said in the group chat, or hippie S-man, make Seth Blue name people.
Blue name.
The blue, make him part of the Blue Man group.
Blue man group. Well, fuck, everybody else is, and I didn't even ask for it.
Jack Doobie very rarely hits up, but when he does, it's always super duper appreciated.
Yeah, Jack Doobie got stuff going on.
He does.
Jack Doobie's responsible.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of responsibilities. He really does.
He does.
He's living his best life.
He is living his best life.
He's
right
helping
now.
his mom and daddy with the grandbabies and all that
he's-
shit.
He's
I mean,
helping his folks and doing good, so that's ain't nothing wrong with that.
No hate on that.
No hate at all.
I mean, we all have our own vices, grips, demons, and shit we have to do.
Mm-hmm. That we do. Everybody's going through a hard time. Unfortunately, I had to attend a funeral today, and it was over a bad situation over shit like that, and
Yeah.
I feel sorry for everybody involved, and it's just, that's life, man. Them demons, man.
Yep. Some of them hit us harder than others.
Yep. That's exactly right.
We all have our own crutches.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded like crutches. When you were adjusting that chair, that's what threw me so bad.
This Hondo's holding my feet up. Fuck you. Excuse me while I help unplug.
Oh, you got it.
Don't y'all worry about me. It probably won't even pick up on the screen.
Hey, it may do it. I don't give a fuck.
Anyway,
Yeah.
now, the question was raised earlier about country rock vis-a-vis southern rock. So I'm going to really try and break Josh's heart here.
Southern rock.
Southern rock or swamp rock?
Southern rock.
Damn, that easy, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Southern rock.
I spent a lot of time in the swamp as a kid growing up, and around Louisiana, Mississippi, all that shit.
Well, I'm telling you right
And-
now, where we live ain't no fucking alligators, and that's a good damn thing. Although
Yeah, swamp rock is a thing. I have a very strong connection. I have nothing against swamp rock because one of my best friends in the world, CJ Benoit, has a band called the Low Swamp Monsters, and they do anything from piano to classic rock to swamp rock to zydeco, you name it, they fucking do it. Y'all look them up because they're fucking awesome. Uh, but yeah, swamp rock. There is so that's what fucks me up is there are so many like deep like sub genres of music. Like look at rock. Like you got classic rock, southern rock, swamp rock, uh,
metal,
metal, hair
metal,
metal, thrash,
yeah,
Norwegian
scream,
screamo, Norwegian death metal. Like there is so
yeah.
many different.
Even the
There's actually a film out there about you. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called Metal: A Headbanger's Journey. It came back. It came out like in the early 2000s.
I think I have seen.
And dude was a college student.
And he was going.
And I think he's a big. If anybody out there knows his name, shout it out. I think he's like a big music journalist now. But and he literally breaks it down from like the roots of rock, like from the country and the African roots,
He wasn't
all
the
the
same
way.
motherfucker that run Headbangers Ball and shit on MTV.
No, it wasn't that guy. This he
or
was
VH1 Classic.
VH1.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Well, Headbangers Ball
Classic.
started out on MTV.
Yeah, VH1 Classic is where it wound up,
Mm-hmm.
and that dude was very knowledgeable about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And to look at him, you
And then
tell
later on they
didn't
had
mean
Eddie Trump that was on that
Eddie
he
Trump
had
was
that metal
another
show
one.
and,
Yeah.
and he's still a big
that metal
contributor.
show.
That metal show, Eddie Trump's a fucking encyclopedia when it comes to like
Oh
rock
fuck
music.
yes, he is.
So yeah, Unknown Henson, yeah that struck a nerve. You go, Roy. Unknown Henson's he's strange and unusual. I like strange and unusual.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yep.
You know.
Oh yeah. There's a whole lot of them out there. It's irritating now that how like in the countryside, how Americana has taken the place. Like like country is not what country, what we would define as country music has changed so much that like now you have Americana and I see that's what country music was.
Yeah.
You know, because you have like your Tyler Childers and Sierra Farrells and Jason Isbell's and Amanda Shires and you know your different folks like that and
there were several different ones there.
Yeah, that's more my style.
I like the older country.
Outlaw country.
Outlaw, you know, old school.
Outlaw country, old school.
I was raised on
90s
Merle
country.
Haggard and Waylon Jennings and
where you had
Johnny Cash.
You know, Travis Tritt and Clint Black and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that. Joe Diffie.
Well, even look at
Tracy Lawrence.
look at like Tim McGraw. Like his newer stuff, I'm not a big fan of.
I'm not a
but
big
I
fan
remember
of
as a
this
kid riding around my older brother when he got his driver's license and he had the fucking Indian Outlaw tape.
Yeah.
And we would our two songs that we jammed to when me and him would ride around Portland was Indian Outlaw and Whiskey Benton Hellbound by Hank Jr.
Yeah.
And that was our hang. That was Josh and Guy's hangout song. Like, you know.
That was a few weeks back. Whiskey Benton Hellbound.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I was heading in that direction fast, boss. I'm telling you. And I don't need to get back in that habit.
Shania Twain was the shit back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And Alan Jackson, that you cannot discount Alan Jackson. I actually ran into Alan Jackson on Old Hickory Lake one time out on the boat fishing with one of my friends one time. We didn't get to talk to him, we just like literally saw him speed by. And he was waving at us. I actually met Zach Brown one time. Me and him, we differ musically, but as far as opinions on the Nashville music industry, we are on par.
Well, y'all let us know. We under 10 minutes before JJ gets his big ordeal.
Yep.
So y'all let us know how y'all feel about this.
Manny, we don't dip. We are drinking Bud Light.
God,
And
his
there's no
ass.
incest here.
A pile.
Fuck you. Papao gone. Adios, motherfucker. Thinking about getting that tattooed on my arm, just AMF. Adios, motherfucker.
I was hoping it was papile. I was like,
Papao.
papile.
Well, I'd get that tattooed on my knuckles, but it look like Pawpaw. Almost.
Damn near.
Papao.
So how y'all feeling about this?
Y'all liking it?
Are you liking the change? Are you not liking the change? I'm not trying to take away from JJ by no means, because he's really brought the subscribers in, and it is very much appreciated.
Yep. We just
Y'all just pitch a different kind of
we
fun,
just
you
pitch a
know?
different
We-
different
yeah,
kind of
we-
fun, a
we-
little.
We're just throwing, I don't know,
We
the
just throw-
older aspect of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I came into it later on in the game. You know,
I do too. So I mean, we're just feeling it out here.
we thought we would try this to see if it was worth doing. If y'all enjoyed it enough to have it happen,
Yep.
you know.
We can range these stories. We got stories to tell. It just depends on what y'all want to hear.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you want it G, PG, PG-13, R, or X.
NC-17, let's
You know,
go.
NC-17. Well,
NC-17 shit.
you know, do we need to scramble the screen so that it looks like you're trying to hijack illegal porn like you did when you was a kid, like when we were kids? Because we didn't have cell phones. You didn't have porn all the time.
Dude, that's what the little coax splitters were for.
I learned. You know how many years it took me to figure that out? You know.
You can run that shit through a coax splitter and
And you get it. Yeah, I figured that out when we lived in Texas because that's when we had cable. And then I figured out once we got cable again, I was just like, well, then after we didn't really have cable, we had fucking Prime Star. And then all you had to figure out was the code.
Prime Star was like the front leader of Dish
Prime Star,
Network
old school
and
porn on
DirecTV.
early Prime Star. If you could actually flip it to that channel when a new movie came on, they would preview it. But it was like pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You could preview like the first 10 minutes before you had to buy it. So you could do for a hot minute in the late 90s, you could do that on the porn channels, and you could literally watch the first 10 minutes. And let's be honest, that's excess. You don't need 10 minutes. I mean, some of them was a little bit more theatrical.
Not
So you
when
had,
you was young.
but you had to get through you had 5 minutes of opening and opening dialogue, and then you had another 5 minutes of action. When I was 12 years old, I did.
Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
Yeah, Sports Illustrated swimsuit did all I needed.
Oh my lord.
Grandpa looks you're hot, Grandpa.
No, he's not.
Greg, you want to chug a beer for me? You want to chug? I got more beer. That's not fair.
Man, that was holy shit. That was synchronized. Y'all literally made like two robots. Fucking like saluting
Yeah.
before
That good enough?
It was
beautiful. I just so happened to look over there and dude, there might as well have been an American flag,
snap.
a goddamn bald eagle.
Let's
fucking
go,
McDonald's.
world. Hell, fuck you. Appreciate it, Greg. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good shit.
Yes, sir.
Y'all like this, let us know what you like. What do you want to hear from us? Like,
Y'all can always leave it in the comments and shit. I'm sure this will go public and see what y'all think about it. Y'all can
Neon Win Hun Grandpa, you need to blow her a kiss.
No.
Hey, that's Neon Win Hutun, whoever.
Hutun.
No idea.
I'm guessing you're either Laotian or Vietnamese. Or Filipino.
Possibly Cambodian.
Possibly Cambodian.
I lived next to 250 of them at one time when I was in Nashville.
You look like Dwight Yoakam from Sling Blade. Yeah, I get that a lot. I actually went for on Halloween one time as Dwight Yoakam. That is a running joke in my family. When I'm shaved and all that, I favor Dwight Yoakam.
It ain't got no gas in it.
I ain't no
It's
gas.
yeah.
Ain't got no gas in it.
It's a thing.
It's a blue.
Yeah, Grandpa's taking it's
Damn right.
jumped in there. I'm taking two. Y'all ain't asking, but just put it out there. I ain't interested.
We putting it out there.
Pawpaw and Squirrel are
happily
married, not to each other.
not to each other. No.
Oh,
His old lady and my old lady
Oh, hell.
are first cousins.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
don't bring
Here we
no
go.
southern bullshit into the stereotype bullshit into that either.
Buttermilk biscuits, chicken, that's what I hear.
Giggity.
Giggity. Damn, hippie. Well, y'all, I guess we probably gonna hop off here so JJ can do his thing.
Yeah, let him.
If y'all carry on into the next stream, the lifestyles of the not so rich and famous, episode 5 will be dropping here shortly.
Yeah, you'll see JJ's
Yep.
loud mouth there
Y'all
just a
see
little
the
bit.
mouth of the South.
Y'all all
Good
be
night,
good, y'all.
Peace.
Peace out.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun.